Oh, yeah.
I also believe in the gut because I call the stomach is your second brain. So when I'm speaking to groups, I always say, you're judging me right now. Even you who are listening to us talking, you're judging this on your gut first. Your gut is tuning in to this information, this wisdom, if you think it's wisdom. And then from that, you're dissecting that, and then you'll literally digest it, that information. So your gut is very powerful. It has the same anatomy, the same tissue structure as part of your brain. So when you find that you're uncomfortable here, the tension has driven that most definitely. But which came first, the chicken or the egg?
Yeah.
Is it here or is it here? And I'm saying it's like a whirlwind.
Oh, 100%. And you know what? I did my first 24-hour fast when I got back from Bali, and because I was just feeling heavy, and I did it for the mental challenge as well. But the clarity I had from it, like even after only 12 hours, I was just amazed. And yeah, and when I'm feeling heavy here, if I've eaten a heavy meal like heavy breads or too much rice or something like that, I can feel my energy dulling down. And, you know, all those little negative thoughts, they just start creeping in. And of course, I'm aware to dismiss them, but it's better if they don't come in at all.
Yeah, and it takes incredible discipline to observe that and then to act on it. And you can even look at it and say, well, how is that going to serve me? That thought you just had. You know, it's estimated we have around 60,000 thoughts a day. And what is disconcerting is 95% of them are the same thoughts we had yesterday. Fact.
Totally.
So I always like to say, all right, what am I going to, I'm going to look at something or read something that gets me out of what I was thinking about yesterday. I've got to have a different thought pattern. That's saying, you know, the definition of insanity is doing the same thing and expecting another result.
Exactly.
So what I say is, right, I know how that works, so why would I go down that same channel again? I know that if I eat dairy, I'm going to end up on the toilet. So why would I put my body through that? And I'm not going to eat liquid meat. No, I really like the idea of having food that actually I know doesn't require too much effort for my internal employees to utilize. This is very important. This is where you can get energy, what you were saying about grounding, because bread and overcooked foods and scalded foods and burnt food, when it goes into your mouth, it's like there's a whole lot of little employees right there. They're talking to each other and saying, have you seen what's just come in? And they go, yeah, I have. So what are we going to do with it? Oh, no, just send it down the esophagus, let the stomach deal with it. And so all the way down the esophagus, there are more employees going, have you seen what's coming in? Yeah, just send it down the stomach, they'll deal with it. By the time that denatured food gets to your stomach, which is the size of a fist, by the way, right, there's nothing in it that your employees can use. On the contrary, what they'll do is they'll use stored water and stored nutrition to try and access nutrition from that dead, overcooked, burnt mass.
Wow.
Yeah. And so when that happens, you get tired. You get tired. So up here, the first brains, it gets a memo from the guys down the stomach to say, hey, have you heard what's going on down here? There's a war going on down here. All right, red alert, we'll send our troops down. So the brain sends down all its troops, which takes valuable blood away from the brain and nutrients to deal with the war in the gut, which means you're now foggy. You can't make rational decisions. In fact, you're even cranky and you're actually angry at somebody. You don't even know why. And the reason why is because somewhere along the lines of all this, the liver got involved. And the liver is the organ, when you get out of balance, the liver is the organ of anger. If you're in an angry state, you can bet your life your poor old liver is doing too much work.
Yeah.
The liver and the stomach are having this war. Nothing's getting digested. That dead food, that denatured food that you're eating is now being parked. Because just like in a factory, if a whole bunch of employees get a job to do and they don't know how to deal with it, they're not going to do it. They're going to go off and have morning tea. And they're going to leave that. They're going to store it. So it gets stored in the body. And that's where disease starts to manifest.